I thought I was gonna die. Okay, looks like I'm back. I really wish I knew why, but like once in a while it just decides it wants to disconnect. That scared me. If that would have happened at the wrong time, I would have been a dead mage. Looks like it's holding now, so and I have my phone like hotspot so I can connect to it quickly, but just I didn't connect very quickly that time. That was scary. Saw my little mage life flash before my eyes. I definitely need to figure that out. I don't feel like it's my internet because it just disconnects for like 30 seconds or so and then it'll come back. Sometimes it's just been the Twitch stream. Like the game itself doesn't disconnect, it's just the Twitch. That time it was both. So that may have been my internet. Or evade on the shells. Committing mass turtle murder down here. It's turtle genocide. Luckily, this looks like it's 100% drop rate. Three Tauren druids died in a row. Right, that one's finished. There's a tin vein over here, but I need to get mana before I go after it. There it is. Something else I've been meaning to do is check in on these deviant fish and see how much they sell for. That's a good moneymaker on some servers. I'm just gonna kill this Stormer out of spite because they used to really mess me up. Take that, Stormer. I would kill that Stormer out of spite, but she's not gonna give me experience. My spite ends there.
I don't have a target.
This herd of gazelles scared me when they popped in. I was like, ah, it's the Alliance, Pat. I'm probably way over leveled now for Silver Pine. There's a handful of like 14 quests. I just don't know if it would be worth the trip out there at this point. It's like there's a couple 14 quests and then a bunch of 20s. Then they're trying to send you to Hillsbrad, but no thanks. I'm not going to Hillsbrad, not at this level.
Greetings,
Hillsbrad was
traveler.
such a fun zone too whenever
We
you
shall
first hit it.
meet again.
This guy wants me to
Walk
go
with the
see...
Earth Mother.
Oh, hello, yes. I will definitely
Go
do these.
in peace. Ancestors.
I just have to safely get up an elevator in Thunder Bluff. It's all about the journey. Anywhere I can get a gear upgrade, I'm gonna go for it. Not anywhere, actually, I shouldn't say that. Like this quest here, the egg hunt, won't be doing it. Anything with silithids or bugs. Too many bad things can go wrong whenever you involve bugs. So I will not be doing that. The ideal path here for me is to get high enough on the mage that I can fund other characters. And they don't have to struggle as much. Mages don't need a lot of gear. Problem is, I made my mage undead, and my other characters are all alliance.
Zug. Go with honor.
So this I can get a ring, but it's a 3 agility, 1 stamina. It's not exactly like the best ring. Where is that guy? Wish I could hide the nodes. Let's see. There we go. Serena Bloodfeather is up there. The Samoflange manual page. I forgot about that one. Hezrul's down here. He's only 19. It's not bad. McZuggin. I like that name. I still can't believe Ompi died. All those raids he led, all the time he spent right up in front to get killed on KT, but at least the guild did it. And he didn't even seem like he was mad. Like he didn't make any noise, he didn't react. He actually like reacted perfectly. He just kept issuing commands and telling people what they needed to do to finish the fight. I'm wondering if he was trying to hit his healing potion button because whenever he died, it brought like a text box up saying he needed to transfer guild ownership to somebody, and he had hit a single button multiple times in there. I wonder if that was his heal.
Loktar.
Take the flight path down there, make it a little bit quicker. Then I just need to not. Well, even if I fall, I've got slow fall, so as long as I'm not half asleep, if I fall off a Thunder Bluff, I'll be okay. I don't think I'm gonna fall into anything that's gonna kill me at this level. Not in Mulgore. I've also been watching this guy on YouTube Shorts. His name's Shobeki, and he talks like a samurai, and he fights people on his rogue, and it's really funny like how he role plays it. see, I have one quest to turn in here.
What brings you here? Hail.
Norn Sky
Walk with
Seer.
the Earth Mother.
He wants me to kill a raptor.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
What is this, like, level 30 quest? I guess it's sending me to Thunder Bluff, so I might as well do it, because I'm going there anyway. Oh, this is, like, right here. What do I need to do for this one? Slay the zebra and bring his carcass here. Oh, I see. Maybe later. Out into the rolling plains of Mulgore. I never did like the diversity of the horde starting areas. Like, you had just Durotar and Mulgore. They're kind of really similar. I did like the diversity of the human and the night elf and the gnome starting areas. They all three very distinct. On some of the private servers I used to play on, things like Blink and Charge would make you fall through the world and die. That's how janky, like, old school private server World of Warcraft was. Phoenix was like the worst. But at one point that was like the only big private server that I knew of to play on. It was called Emerald Dream. But it was like so janky. When Chronos came out, that was like huge because Chronos was actually a decent quality private server. And then obviously everybody liked Nostalrius. Look at this. I was asking my girlfriend, I'm like, did you take one of these? I got three of them here. I need to apologize to her. I found them. There's no point in stopping here. There's no flight path or anything, so I don't even remember the name of this little town. Like Swifthoof Village or something like that. One good thing about playing WoW is it's given my wrist time to recover. I played so much Diablo 2 this year that like I was developing arthritis. I was doing a solo self-found project on there and had gotten actually decently close to my goal of collecting all of the rare items or the unique items in the game, but every time I would try to get on there, it would just be painful. So eventually I just had to say I can't do it anymore. You made an overlay that you're semi-proud of. Nice, good. What on earth was he doing at level 2 in Ajara? Was he like a summon? He's got to be like a summon bot. That's cool. I need to update my overlay. I'm not really sure I like it a whole lot anymore. I really need to work on some branding, like get some colors. I need to get a logo. All things in good time. Yeah, send it to me in Discord, Skyless, and I'll take a look at it. I'll even pull it up on stream. How about that? Dude, I don't know if I'll be able to play another character on WoW Classic Hardcore that doesn't have slow fall. Like, I'm so paranoid. Let me get up here and then let me get up here and then I'll pull it up. I don't want to fall off here. I don't want to be over here like, oh, this is the best. Look at this overlay, and then like come back to my other screen and I'm dead. Even though I have two monitors, but yeah. All right, let's see here. How do we get this up? We do this. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Let's make it bigger. Nice. So I'm assuming that's you. Yep, Skyless Raven. And then you'll have to get Judge Thunder. I guess you'll have to get his logo and put that in there. That's cool though. What is your podcast about? Oh, and it's End of Shift Gaming. That's a good name. A lot of people work shifts. They can relate. Okay, where do I need to go? I need to go to the Elder Rise and the Hunter Rise. I need to go to all the rises. Ooh, I need to get the flight path. I love Thunder Bluff, man. This is probably my favorite Horde town. MMO gaming mostly with single player games thrown in. Nice. Yeah, I love talking MMOs. Definitely the audience for MMOs has shrunk. WoW was really like peak MMO. It just it nailed so many things like at the right time. Like the specs for WoW did not require like a supercomputer to run. The graphics being like stylized and kind of cartoony made it look good. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to be a guest. Um, I think gaming was like online gaming was ready for something big because it was starting to move from like something niche. Because in the 90s, online gaming was still kind of more for like hobbyists. You know, there was some of us that were playing like Quake and Half-Life, some RTSs, StarCraft, EverQuest obviously, but like EverQuest was still really niche and hobbyist. It didn't have like mass appeal. But all of a sudden you had high-speed internet, you had desktops in uh
Walk with the
everybody's house. Everybody had a desktop. And then you bring this like persistent online world that's like very accessible. They made all the right design decisions to where the game was accessible and was easy to get into, but still like had a lot of depth and was a lot of fun to play, even past like, you know, the initial levels. And then even like kind of the Warcraft lore was really it was something people like could kind of relate to because it is still pretty like Tolkien, you know, standard fantasy stuff. And then if you look at when Warcraft peaked, it peaked when the lore peaked because everybody, you know, wanted to kill Arthas. Look at the heat map here. So many people have fallen off this bridge. And then obviously the elevators. And so it kind of had this like climactic finish with Arthas and, you know, the Ice Crown Citadel, and everybody knew like not a lot of people really knew why Arthas was the bad guy, but everybody knew he was like this recognizable bad guy. They also did a good job of weaving Arthas into the lore as you were progressing through Wrath of the Lich King. Like he would show up at random times, you know, and kind of like present himself, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him someday." It really was like catching lightning in a bottle at that point.
how winds be at your back. Go with
I think Ashes will boom, then become a niche game with a passionate community. You're probably not wrong. MMOs don't have the staying power that they used to. Ooh, that would be such a nice staff, but I'm like never gonna go to Wailing Caverns. Seen too many death clips.
what brings you
I think these are Wailing Caverns quests as well. Oh, this is, yeah, they're Ragefire Cavern or Chasm quests.
here. Ancestors watch over you.
Maybe if I could solo it, although soloing it would probably be riskier. Why do I feel like I had one more quest to do? Mura Rune Totem. Oh, she's in the Sepulcher. How did I get that mixed up? I thought she was in Thunderblood. Probably because I saw Rune Totem and I knew about Hamel Rune Totem. I really want that belt though. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go to the Sepulcher. Let's see. How do I get out there the fastest? I could Hearth. Depending on how much they make it non-solo friendly at parts, will take players off the game. So I think it will just become a niche game. I will play a niche
Hail.
game for a lot longer than it probably like other people will. I did it with Wildstar. But I'll only do it now if I know that like the producers, the developer, or the publishers, whoever owns the IP is not just gonna pull the plug on it. Because I had my heart broken with Wildstar, and I just don't know if I can have my heart broken again. NCSoft is one of those publishers that, like, once the game is not making money, they're just gonna be like, "Now we're done." Who publishes Ashes? Intrepid Studios. Oh, they're self-publishing. That's good then. Because I even don't really have an issue with like maintenance mode on MMOs. Like as long as it's a fun MMO, if it's in maintenance mode, like I'll still play it. I actually think those are some of the best times on those MMOs because like there's nothing more. So there's like it's just kind of cool like you're not constantly rat racing from the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. You're like, "Yep, this is it." So you can kind of take your time. And you'll still find people to raid with. Like Agnar is a good example. Agnar is the POP locked EverQuest server, and there's still people raiding on there, and that server came out 6 years ago. I have more money invested in cosmetics than I care to admit for Ashes, so I'll play it for a long time. Hey, as long as it's something you love, which you clearly do. I wonder why it's so dark right here. It must be the pollution. Yeah, I definitely want this 3 intellect belt. So I will take the Zeppelin. I will find a private server if I have to, if they pull the plug on it in the future. I need my money's worth. Yeah, some of these games are like, so WoW was another perfect private server thing because the game is simple, so it was easy for them to replicate it easy enough. WildStar, they've been trying to get a private server going for years, and I'm not going to say they're failing, but it's not going very fast because of the complexity of the game. It's not built like these older MMOs like EverQuest, Project 1999, perfect, right? Like that's a perfect private server game. It's not hard to replicate. Most of the code is already out there. Speaking of getting your money's worth, I got a notification from my Robinhood. I thought like my stock had tanked. But yeah, WoW, EQ, good private server games. If I do $1 an hour, I only need 850 hours. Shoot, on an MMO, like you're gonna hit that in 6 months. It seems like these games just eat your time. I'm already at 27 hours on this one character alone. I don't even want to know how many thousands of hours I've spent on this game.
What's up? Hurry back!
What the heck's going on over here? They're fighting. Yeah, you're in the clear. I thought I was gonna, I thought I was gonna fall through here. Mage water. That's a good one. Ooh. Oh, goodness. I almost ran off there. Let's check out this level 60s gear. It's got the Worm Slayer Spalders. Oh wait, that's not the ones I was thinking of. I don't know where you get those. It's just mainly leveling gear, actually. I've been berated for buying cosmetics for a game that's not out yet. In my defense, they were cute cosmetics, so worth every penny. Yeah, who is berating you? Berated, that's such a strong word. You don't see many 60s. He looks like he's like addressing us. All right, you youngins, listen here. Shoot, I was trying to kill my interface, but last words. Let's see your rotation at work. Lay and execute them. Oh my goodness, not reading those last words out loud. Some of these last words, you read them and you're like, that just sounds like somebody going, holy crap, someone just pulled way too much. Other streamers that I used to know, I have a strange power that draws negative people to me, apparently. I think there's just a lot of negative people out there, man. Like, I don't know if it's, I don't know your own personal experience or story, but I just think there's a lot of negative people out there that, and especially, I hate to say it, but like this kind of environment, video games and like, uh, not to trash on people who play and watch video games a lot, spend a lot of their time doing it, but I would say there's definitely a demographic, and that demographic doesn't always get outside a lot and talk to people in real life. And I say that as somebody who used to be very negative and elitist and just kind of gross to be around on these games. So I don't know if it's you. I'm that way. I played a lot of games and hardly leave my house, but that's mostly due to my mental health problems, but I'm working on that. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. Whatever lifestyle you choose, if it makes you happy. I think where it gets wrong is how you choose to make other people feel. There's some pretty toxic communities out there on these games. This guy's fully buffed up. Look at that War Chiefs ZG buff. What are you going to go do with all them buffs? What you going to do with all them buffs? I did not choose this lifestyle, it chose me, but I refuse to be toxic. That's good. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't trash on people so much on stream. I guess I'm just speaking from my own experience of one, actually having been one of those people, and then two, uh, playing these games for as long as I have and dealing with some of them. But then, I mean, for every one of those, I've met five like super awesome people like you that aren't like that. So it's one of those things where it stands out in your head more because you tend to kind of put more emphasis on it. And the reality is, like, a majority of the people out there, they're just playing the game and having fun too. It's just those trolls and nasty people once in a while that try to get other people down. Today I came home from work. I was pretty hungry and I looked in the fridge and my girlfriend had made chicken, beans, and rice, but like Mexican beans, Mexican rice. Oh man, it was so good. The sepulcher, I have made the journey. Yeah, it really was. It was delicious.
I am forsaken. Watch your back.
I suppose now that I'm here, I can do a few quests. Just a few quests in this death zone.
You wish to
What
speak?
could go
May
wrong?
the eternal
Okay,
sun
so
shine
I've got
upon
2
you.
intellect, 2 stam on my greenleaf cloak of the eagle, so I'm gonna go with the jack seed belt, which is gonna give me 3 more
Winds
intellect.
be at your back.
I'm going to refresh. I have a bad delay. Uh-oh. Yeah, everything looks good, so not sure what's causing it.
Be quick about your business.
Just need to clear out my bags here. Let's see. I knew there was another quest down here.
Better be good.
The dead fields kill Rothhide Knolls. When Nightlash appears, kill her.
Farewell.
That should be better. Yep. Test that delay out. Journey to Hillsbrad, not doing that. Baron's
Speak quickly.
Peril. I
Embrace.
suppose I can grab it, but I don't know if I'll do it.
I have exactly what you need.
Ooh, I need to mail off this gold. Anytime I get over 1 gold, I mail it away. And I'm gonna take a quick run next door. Ooh, there's a mosquito in here. Yeah, you better fly away, mosquito. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I really should have logged out. It's not the best thing to do to just leave yourself sitting here, even though I don't see this as a very dangerous place to be. Okay. Quest down here. Quests up here. Dead fields. That's probably where the Sons of Aragal are, though. Oh, no. Just really gonna have to be attentive. I could not find anything online that shows where they path. I can't remember if they're elite or if they're just high level. Should probably not be burning my blink just to move faster either. This place is kind of scary. I think they're all down in there though. I think if I stay on the road I should be alright. Once I get out into that field I should be alright. I think they're both. I think they're a high level rare. I don't think it's a rare. It might. Well, it might be a rare. Just definitely one of the deadliest enemies. And then here's the problem too: is you see like these guys. They don't look. They look like the Son of Aragal, but they're not. So like this guy here could not even realize that that's the Son of Aragal there. Enter the dead fields. Here we go. Last time I fought one was many years ago. It was many years ago that I fought the Sons of Aragal. Okay. I have entered the dead fields. Now what? Kill Rothhide Knolls. And then when Nightlash appears, kill her. That's my best Deckard Cain impression. Like super paranoid. I just can't stop looking around. Wonder if she'll like announce herself by yelling like Vrog does. This is kind of the same as Vrog the Dervish. How dare you heal yourself, Mystic?
Too far away.
I remember this quest and sitting here for an hour because killing the Rothides and someone came and stole the mob. No. That's a feels bad, man. I don't know where she's gonna appear at. And it stinks I don't get experience for the Rothides. I'm only doing this because I took the trip out here. Ah, there she is.
I need a target.
Okay. That's done. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't like that I really can't see. This is why the Sons of Argal are so deadly, is like you can't even see where the hell they might be at. Which is a shame because Silverpine is actually a really cool place. I like the aesthetic of all the like undead areas. Border crossings. Where is that? Pyrewood Village? Isn't that like down here? Yeah, that's down here. Oh, retrieve the contents from the crate. I don't even see that on the questy map. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a question mark, not a little bag. It's an elite area. Be warned. Huh. Yeah, we'll just kind of gauge. We'll gauge when we get down there what it's all about. Not super worried about running into the Suns on the road. I've never seen them on the road. Yeah, it's such a cool area because you have like the Worgen. It's like undead stuff and Worgen. It's so neat. I feel like there's one like right here. It's just gonna pop out at me. I wonder what's over here. Moonrage? Worgens? I don't even know. Is there like a... There must be a quest up there. Okay, there's the crate. I think... Oh, I remember doing this one. There's a camp, and you gotta pull a few away from the camp. I think the elites are down here, and I think this is regulars. Worgens should have been the Horde ally, to be honest. Same as Dark Iron Dwarves. Yeah, Dark Iron Dwarves... Well, they're kind of like a mixed bag, right? Because there are some that are okay, and then some that are like followers of Ragnaros. As far as the Worgen, I mean, Gilneas was traditionally uh, an alliance thing, alliance faction. But I feel like you can make the case either way for either of those, honestly, from a lore perspective. Let's kill some Dalaran mages. They treated them as monsters for so long. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I thought it was really cool how they like walled off Gilneas in World of Warcraft because I knew about Gilneas from playing as them in Warcraft 2. So I thought it was kind of neat. Like when you get there and you're like, whoa, it's all walled off. What happened to Gilneas? Almost there. Like that. Is that the crate? That's the crate. Yeah, I know the village you're talking about. Oh shoot, they're like respawning. I know the place you're talking about because I went there on Turtle WoW when I was playing that server, and the pathing in there for the pets was so bugged that the pets would clip through the wall and like pull the entire like room. If you like try to go around the outside of a building, it would pull like everything in the building. And I remember that was like a point where I was like, I'm just so tired of private servers. Okay. Just gotta bring this back to the sepulcher. Sepulcher. I am very close. Very close to 21. The great thing about hardcore is I feel like it really revives like the leveling that I've done so many times. Like I probably could try to come up with how many times I've leveled on this game. But like my estimate is I've probably leveled 30 characters at least to level 30, maybe more, probably more. 60, that's another story. I always seem to fizzle out around 45. For some reason that like level 44, 45 point where you kind of like it gets kind of like a little obtuse. You're jumping areas quite often. It's not like in the beginning where you can do the barons for 15 levels. So at that point I always kind of get bored, give up. Pets suck. That's the name of that guy. Pets suck.
What would you ask of death? Trust no one. Beware,
There's level
your
21.
enemies abound.
Um,
What now? Remember,
Technically an upgrade. Get two more armor on that.
farewell.
And it looks like I have one more to turn in. Where is it? Oh, it's up here.
I am forsaken. Dark Lady, watch over you. Speak quickly. Beware the living. What would you ask of death? Remember, patience, discipline.
Okay.
And you are...
So haughty. And you are. Okay, this is a perfect time for me to call it for the night. Thanks for watching. It'll be on YouTube as well. And Skyless, welcome back. Sorry, I do have to call it. It's getting close to my bedtime. Yeah, you have a good one too. Take care.